There are two types of Mantis tiller carb. You get the older type, which is off the SV4, later type, which is off the SV6. If you're not sure which one it is, have a look behind the fuel filler cap, and there's a black sticker on the engine casing, and it'll tell you the exact model you've got. But nevertheless, they both work exactly the same and do the same job, and they'll work on either engine. The common fault with them is gasket and diaphragms go stiff, primarily because the fuel's been stored for a long time in the machine, or it's just not been properly maintained. So today I'll show you how to change the gasket and diaphragms. I'll use the SV6 carb, as this is getting more common. The gasket and diaphragm kit comes in a small kit, either from Echo or Mantis themselves. Have a look on the website, you can order it online. The part number for the gasket and diaphragm kit is 125303 06560, and that will fit both carbs. So easy enough once you got the carb off, self-explanatory once you get having a look. Small Phillips head screwdriver, that's the number one. I do always start with the base first. 2 screws. You get 2 items for the bottom part. There's the old ones. Not in bad condition, but we'll change them for the video. New kit. Now in the base you will find you'll get 2. You get like a matte finish item and a shiny finished item. UK, it's for the different octanes of fuel between us and America, but they come as standard with the shiny one, so that's the one I'll be refitting. In the base of the carb you'll see a small filter there. They're prone for getting blocked. You have other little channels here and there for the fuel to go through. Tin of carb cleaner, put it on the bottom of the pipe there, which is your fuel in, and it should blow straight out the top quite freely, which that does. That round filter there, if there's any blockage or debris in it, just give it a good, and that's that. That'll be clean enough. This one here also lets the fuel through, and that should come back out here. Right, so we know that's nice and clean. Base of the carb, 2 locating pins. Bottom gasket looks like that, it's quite thick. Place that on first. Then again, the shiny finish item. Place that on there onto the locating pins. And that's on, simple enough. Just refit back onto the base. Hold it down. And tighten back up. Should also say this is regular carb cleaner or brake cleaner, both the same thing. Get it from anywhere pretty much, about £3.5 4 quid a tin. Comes in handy for everything. Now the top half, 4 screws. Undo all 4. These are a bit stiff, get a flat headed screwdriver, which that one is, so flat headed, just to get them going. When that comes off, the primer base will come off it as well. And there you go. These tend to go stiff, these aren't too bad. It's moving quite free. This operates the needle valve itself. Get rid of them, don't need them. Same again. Fuel in through here, and now you've got the base back on, it should come back out of the top. So if you press that small lever, which is your needle valve, press that down, and it comes back out the top. There's your low speed, and that's your high speed. As you can see, just blow in there and it should come out the side, which it is. Give it a quick clean. Same with your primer base. One-way valve in here for holding the fuel in and pumping it into the carb. Where the silver ring is, blow into that, should come out the end, which it does. And at the back, that's where the fuel goes through also, when you blow into that, it's come out there as you can see, so that's fine. Simple enough for refitting. Get the cap, just slip it onto place. To help me locate it, I'll put 2 screws through and hold it upside down. The metering diaphragm, this has to go in the correct way. You have a very small channel there for the fuel to go through. You have that very small hole there which lines up. So just place that over first. Ring goes inwards, operates the needle valve, and then you have the gasket. Again, make sure that's on the correct holes, all lined up. And then these 2 back of the holes line up with the back of the carb, where the screws are. And then just slip it into place, hold it down, and retighten. And then if need be, get your flat-headed screwdriver again just to make sure everything's nice and tight. Don't over tighten it because you can damage the carb itself, but just make sure it's well nipped. You don't want fuel leaks or air leaks. So that's now got a brand new gasket and diaphragm kit in. And there's a basic setting for the carb, the high and low screws. This one is your low speed. It may have a white cap on there. If it has, just cut them off. This is your high speed, that controls your high end revving of the machine. Then you have your tick over. Take your digging tines off the machine when you set these because it could rev up. So your low speed, the basic setting is close it all the way in, both of them, and then you want to bring them back 1.5 turns. That is your basic factory setting from Echo themselves. Just back that off a little bit. It's a basic setting, so it is going to want fine adjustment either way from there once refitted. If you have fuel dripping out the carb once you've done all this, then your needle valve is stuck open. If that's the case, take the top back off again and clean the needle valve where I was flicking the spring, and then that will clear it. If it's still not running after that, then you have another issue, which just get in touch. Send a comment on the video, or you can send me an email and I'll do my best to help you. I'll even upload a video again for you. Anything else you want help with on your Mantis tiller, leave a comment in the box and I will upload a video as soon as I can and help you out. Thank you very much.